India is going through a transformation, and people are learning a lot of things at an accelerated manner thanks to internet and content. It took so many years to get to first 200 million bank accounts, and it took only 110 more years to hit additional 800 million bank accounts. Same thing will happen across the category, and whoever has built the right product will be able to capture the imagination of the country when it comes to financial services.
In everybody's life, there's some bhaiya or some person who can basically go and tell, I'll be there, don't worry. And that could be in form of your friends, family, your mom, your dad, anybody, right? So I want Jar to become that, to make them feel that I'm there, doesn't matter, you can go and pursue your dream. And if that happens, that will be the highest happiness or bliss that could happen.
I'm Nishchay. I'm the CEO and co-founder of JarApp. We started the company about 3 years back. We are into financial services. We help people to start their journey of financial well-being. We help them to build a healthy relationship with money, help them save, help them invest, help them make sure that they get credit, and ensure that they have insurance.
Me and Nishchay go back almost 7 years back when he came back to India. Being in the same startup ecosystem, we used to hang out in a couple of events. And when I was building Mars Play, at that time, the founder of Bonds, where Nishchay was the founding team member, he invested in my company. And then we used to collaborate in a lot of things like using our influencers to help their brand to grow. So we started hanging out on a couple of projects together. After when I was exiting my last company, we started discussing ideas like what are the things excites him, what are the things excites me, and ultimately one thing that remained common to both of us, that how we grown up as a kid while we were growing in a middle class family, and what is the importance of money that played in our role in our life while I was growing up and he was growing up. I realized that people doesn't know how to manage money, and at least that time, especially during the COVID, when we were seeing okay, our friends were not able to manage even 3 to 6 months running. So we realized that in India, basically, there's an opportunity to build something around how people manage money. What is the relationship they themselves with the money? So we started doing some desktop research, started talking to the users on the road for 3 months, realized, okay, there's an actual opportunity to build something. And we started building out the product in March 2021.
We launched product about 3 years back. We have about 20 million signups. We are growing at a very healthy pace. We are clocking 1 million transactions every day. We are the one who has set up the highest number of mandates on AutoPay. We are the number one merchant on UPI AutoPay at this point of time. We crossed a 100 crore revenue run rate mark in the month of April, and we are growing very healthy since then. Our average user also is very happy. He is saving more and more with every passing month. We are enabling them to save almost double what they started with within 1 year, and again double it by month 24 for them in terms of total investments they are doing. We have been very successful in inculcating the habit of savings in them.
So I think understanding users at a deep level is the most important thing that we do as a company, which helps us basically go to the different markets pretty well. We won't say that we have done the best job yet. We have to do a lot of work, improvement. We have to go more deeper to the smaller city. I want to make sure that my maid in my Bihar hometown is able to use the app. She's still not using. I want to make sure that she starts using.
People tend to come in with a lot of prejudice, but we say that okay, no, we'll go and see how people actually live and solve, and then let that be the guide. We bring in the medium, we bring in the technology, we bring in the empathy, but that's the whole point of start, and then we let the data, we let the user interview and design be our guide.
Our user base is mostly, let's say, not just in Tier 1 cities, they are also located in Tier 2 cities, Tier 3 cities, which changes a lot of things, primarily the way they are using the products. If you go to smaller cities, their understanding about the tech products, their devices, their, let's say, their internet speed, and the way they look technology as, like how safe they feel, how secure they feel about the trust they have into these internet businesses, right? So everything is there, and we have to kind of instill that trust and belief in all the users from all the perspective, whether it's the ease of access, whether it's like the way your app works, kind of like everything, and everything at that scale, like where kind of we are doing around million plus transactions now. So at that scale, everything is ensure everything. Yeah.
I think that deep level of understanding and empathy that we have with our consumers is clearly reflecting in the product. We are not pretentious. We offer in multiple languages. We put the user at ease and we make them feel that he's in the driver's seat. And to make this happen, product plays a very crucial role, design plays a very crucial role, copy plays a very crucial role. And that's been our biggest strength and secret weapon so far. And at the same time, we have to build a tech which is going to be so resilient and very solid, because we are dealing with quintessential middle class Indians, and they are very touchy about their money, and since we are dealing with their savings, the product has to be, the tech has to work all the time. There is no excuse or anything of those sorts. Our uptime has been over 99.9% over the last 2 years. The magic is in engagement, and last year sometime June, July is when we started building content and started distributing content, where we wanted to make financial literacy in a non-pretentious, fun manner, and it has shaped up really well. This month we will hit 100 million views of our content across 16 channels across 5 different platforms, and we'll continue to scale that. We are doing it in 6 languages. We'll do it across. We'll expand the number of languages in which we produce content.
We try to keep things simple. I keep telling my team one thing, that you have to solve for trust. Everything else will sort itself out. So how do you solve for trust from a marketing function, from a branding perspective? And especially when the challenge also is that a lot of people who are building this might not be the right TG for our brand, right? So we try and go deep. So one of the series that we run is called Stories of Change, and that is basically user testimonials, user stories, but we go to their city, their house, we sit with them, we chat with them for an hour, and that's how we do things, right? So one is to build trust, second is to just be authentic.
When we started the company, we had a very clear path that it's all going to be about financial fitness. You start with savings, you slowly help them to diversify their savings into multiple asset classes. Once the savings is going on, you need to make sure that you need to enable them with credit. If you don't have access to credit, you keep dipping into your savings. So credit plays a crucial role in wealth creation in long term. At the same time, the next step is insurance, because black swan events are bound to happen in life. When that happens, insurance should be there to take care of you. If it's not there, you'll get into some sort of a debt trap or burn all your savings. So it's going to be a one step at a time approach. Started with savings, now we are working on credit products. We have partnered with multiple NBFCs and offer loans to our consumers. It's shaping up really well, and we'll slowly scale across multiple categories when it comes to credit. We'll work on both secured and unsecured loans, and also we'll work on various other credit in various form factors. We do a lot of focus group studies, and there was one constant feedback from the consumers that they wanted a tangible outcome for their effort on the platform. That is, they are working hard, they're doing their job, they're earning their money, and they are saving their hard-earned money in jar, and they wanted a tangible outcome for their effort. And we felt jewelry is the right tangible outcome for them, and we started working on our own jewelry brand. We launched a project called Make about 6 months back, and it's shaping up really well, and our users are really happy because they are saving some every day, and it is amounting to something through which they are able to convert into a tangible jewelry, which they are using for, which they are giving it to their loved ones, they are using it for themselves. We are very excited about that development over last 7 to 8 months, and we are very excited about where it is going from here. we want to bring we want to help millions and millions of Indians to get their start their journey of savings with gold with us, and from there we will help them to diversify their savings. We will make sure that they're financially fit across all three categories of financial consumption: savings and investments, credit and insurance.